We help companies organize remote working to optimize their office space. With COVID, remote working is booming. The number of days worked remotely is expected to increase by a factor of 6, and so therefore is the amount of unutilized office space. This represents an unprecedented opportunity for companies to downsize their office and save money on their lease. However, having fewer desks than your total number of employees and a workforce spread out across many locations requires complex planning, taking into account simultaneously multiple factors. Who should work where and when? How do you ensure you never exceed capacity? We've met with dozens of HR and office managers, and they've all told us the same thing. Using spreadsheets to solve this issue is simply not sufficient and extremely time-consuming. We help HR managers easily organize remote and on-site work based on both companies and individual constraints. In one click, employees can see their schedule and enter their preferences on when to come to the office. They can also book or change desks and see at any time who is where. In addition, HR managers and business leaders can adapt their remote working policy to the requirement of each department. Time spent together within teams, frequency and rotation rule for remote working days, business priorities, and of course, the level of flexibility given to individuals. A unique optimization model then takes over and dynamically recommends the most adapted occupancy planning. Each year, companies are spending €500 billion for space they're actually not using. Ultimately, we want to help them save that money by reorganizing their workforce. I'm a second-time entrepreneur and worked at Google for 10 years, where I ended up leading a vertical of the Android apps team. My co-founder and CTO, Valerio, has a PhD in statistical physics. His expertise is essential to developing the core of our planning optimization algorithms. Remote working is transforming the way companies think about workspaces. We want to drive that change by organizing workforces, making offices more flexible and better distributed.